Hello, my friends. How you doing? So, does it get tough? Does it get tough? Oh, you bet your ass it get tough, mate. Mate. It's that tough. You can't even speak sometimes. Here I am, grounding in this park, doing my thing, doing my thing. But does it get hot? Does it get tough? Does it get plan? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This awakening, enlightening, whatever the fucking thing has been, one of the toughest journeys, my friends. Toughest journeys I've ever faced. Not one of the toughest. I mean, it's incredibly tough that it boggles my mind. Sometimes I'm like, what? Again and again and again, like never ending trials and tribulations. And unless you learn to love it, it's almost like, oh, okay, this is a clown show, right? This is a fucking big clown show, and you have to be a clown in it. You have to be the slave in it. You have to suffer. Unfortunately, that's the fucking rules, my friends. Unfortunately, this piece of shite matrix, this reincarnation soul trap matrix that we find ourselves in, basically, until we pass through that fucking stage, it gets tough. It keeps getting tougher and tougher. And that hero's journey, that trials and tribulations, my friends, it goes on and on and on and on and on. You just gotta be excited. You guys just gotta be fucking curious. You just gotta take it day at a time, a step at a time, one step at a time. I'm tired right now. Can you tell? Life gets to me. But then I come here, and then I ground, and then I'm like, ooh, we back at it again. Back at it again, boys. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. So yeah, I mean, it boggles the mind sometimes, my friend. Like, what? Like, even like some nerd like me who does 20 years of research, 724, fucking 185 IQ, fucking SQ, EQ, everything maxed out. Still, it's fucking insane, my friend. It's fucking insane. But does it get better? Yes. Does it get more magical with the more suffering? Yes, somehow. The more you suffer, somehow, the more you find out. You know? So yeah. That's what it boggles my mind about. Like, I'm like, wait, what? Like, even someone like me who is in it with a hardcore, like digging into every rabbit hole, learn, expose, talk, debate, fucking right, 20 years of this shit. Still fucking tough. Still fucking tough, mate. But, and then you ground, and then you meditate, all of a sudden, it's up to you. Sometimes you gotta break shit, you gotta punch shit, right? You gotta do all kinds of shit. And then you ground, you meditate. And then you calm down. Once you calm down, your demeanor changes, right? Then all of a sudden you start to look at things differently. You start to pause. You're like, maybe I shouldn't react to that. Maybe I should take a pause before I respond to that person. That's because every time you speak to a person, that's basically like your inner demons, inner angels, and their inner demons and inner angels like fucking fighting on the background in a fucking massive battle. In order to win that battle, you gotta be calm. You gotta be the water, my friends. You gotta be like water. And then you'll be able to do your stuff. Listen music, my friends. That's a good reminder from that bicycle guy. Music heals the soul, my friends. Music, dancing. When that spirit is dancing, it heals it. All these things, man, like cold showers, saunas, whatever you get your hands on, red light therapy, whatever. Ask your ChatGPT. What else? More positivity, more. Let's fill our day with positive shit. Why not? Right? Why not? Let's fill it up with the positivity. And then maybe you keep seeing positivity, but as I said, if you choose to react, especially with anger, frustration, envy, jealousy, you know, all of that shit, then what happens? Then you react. You react even faster. Again, one thing goes back, you're like, fuck! Another thing goes back, fuck! Right? Another thing goes back, fuck, right? Then guess what? It's gonna be like, it's gonna give you like reasons after reasons after reasons for you to be frustrated. Reasons after reasons. And then you should be able to see, wait a minute, maybe this is a dream, maybe these synchronicities, these fucking happenings, these random coincidences are not so random nor coincidence. Then you get it. Then you'll want to level up more and more. Consume positive stuff. But yeah, for me, it can get tough. It's a lonely path almost. Other than these online people I see that are online. Very rare to find souls on the same type of, IQ, EQ, and SQ levels. Like emotional IQ and spiritual IQ and the other one that doesn't really matter much, but fuck. Where are you guys? But yeah. So yeah, it's a lonely path for some of us. The curse of the high IQ. Sometimes fucking, that book for if you're like, me, not to be smug about it, but fuck, man. Like nobody fucking cares about their brain to improve their circumstances. So yeah. Where are you guys when I need you? Where are you now when I need you? So yeah. Are you angry, my friends? You wanna break some shit? Huh? Well, life will give you more reasons to break shit. Oh, yes, it will. And if you're happy, guess what? You're basically guided into that butterfly effect, that paid forward effect, that all of a sudden your body takes you to places where all of a sudden you see, oh, there's a synchronicity there. And then boom, boom, boom. But maybe in that path, you're put through detours, right? Sometimes, oh, you couldn't catch it. How did you react to that? That was the test. Did you react, oh, fuck, I couldn't catch it. Fuck, man, I really wanted to go there. Fuck, what about now? Fuck, am I gonna miss that fucking movie for 5-10 minutes? Or am I gonna do what? Right? Then you chill. Then you chill, my friends. Like it happened to me just now. I wanted to catch the the Toy Story movie on IMAX, because Scotiabank Theater here has like the double laser best IMAX super huge screen, and I'm like, you know what, let me see something chill. Let me just chill, my friends, because you gotta chill sometimes. You just gotta gift shit to you, because when life doesn't give you the lemons, you give yourself the lemons, you give yourself the sugar, and you make yourself the lemonade. And then life looks at you like, damn, that guy is ready. Now he is ready. Now she is ready. All those fucking annoying matrix fucking shit tests, they're all around us. Unfortunately, we gotta go through them. Unfortunately, we gotta go through that matrix incarnation, soul trap, dark night of the soul, and that dark fucking tunnel all the way through until you get to the white light. But if you learn to enjoy the journey, that's when the destination will be easier to reach. But can you do it, my friends? Because it's even tough for me to do. So good luck, my friends. Good luck. Fuck. Good luck. Good luck to everyone. But yeah. But together, you know. You gotta ask help sometimes, right? You gotta ask that help. Unfortunately, this life loves making us into slaves and clowns and all kinds of shit until you pass through that fucking fear stage, that fucking sometimes homelessness, sometimes fucking, you know, you can't pay your bills, sometimes paycheck to paycheck, you don't know where your next thing is gonna come, all kinds of fucking shit. I mean, who would want to come to this shithole, right? Exactly. But there are others of us who 144,000, the chosen ones, basically, who are fucking trying to turn this shit into a heaven. I'm one of them. You know? I'm the fucking Vishnu out here. Sometimes I need to be the Lucifer, sometimes I need to be whatever the fuck I need to be. The Archangel, Ascended Master, doesn't matter. I just need to level with all these kunts to get them out of their fucking slumber. It's get tiring, my friends. It's get tiring. So I just want to put this out there because I know others are feeling the same. I know, especially if you're watching this. That means your frequency, energy, fucking vibration align with this shit. For you to see, come to this, you know, all the way through watching it. But yeah, there's this side of it too. The dark path, the dark side. You gotta master both duality. The good and the bad. The beauty and the ugly. Unfortunately, but you gotta say fortunately eventually. You gotta see that it's somehow fair also because of it just works off of your fucking reactions, off of your emotions. What is emotion? Energy in motion. Where are you sending your energy to? Bullshit places? Okay. The mirror is gonna reflect it right back to that bullshit. Again, if you're like fucking jealous, envious about others, that means that you are. That was just another mirror. That means you're jealous of you, envious of you, fucking angry of you. That means the mirror is gonna reflect that back to you. You know. But yeah, it's all kinds of fucking universal laws in this shithole. They could have made it fucking 100 times easier. I don't understand why it had to be this fucking difficult. Like. Oh, like one more push. Oh, it's in like for those who watch tarot videos and other shit. It's like this. Sometimes you're gonna hate those people. Ooh, sometimes I'm like vicious. I'm like, what? Especially the ones that give times. Like in 24 hours, it's gonna like your life is gonna be amazing. In 3 hours, it's gonna change, and then 3 hours later, your life is in ruins because that's what needed to happen for you to fucking improve. It's such a fucking joke. But you gotta see, you gotta understand, you know. That's the fucking game we are in. That's the maze we are in, my friends. I don't know why we are in this fucking shithole, but we are in this shithole. So we may as well turn it into a heaven. That's my task here. Now I remember, but I've been always doing this for the last 20 years, but now I'm gonna do it on a purposely. Doesn't mean I love it. Doesn't fucking mean I fucking like it. Not whatsoever. I want to fucking escape this place, you know, quote unquote escape. I know I came here for a reason. I know all the fucking shit, all the fucking good that's to come, but the path to get there, right? Right now there's a lot of us who's in that last fucking, you know, stroke, last fucking, that swimming, you know. You're almost at that island, almost at that occasion, but it's almost like that you're in this rip current though, but somehow you put yourself in that rip current. Somehow you need to learn how to get out of rip current, you know, how you gotta swim sideways. You gotta sometimes dodge and move and learn to use your powers. Learn to take time to yourself, treat yourself, meditate, ground again. Every day, like, if you don't do this every day, life's gonna give you reasons to do it every day. It's that tough, my friends. Unfortunately, we are in this fucking shithole again. I don't know why. So, what we can do is turn this shithole into a better shithole, a heavenly shithole, and then no shithole at all. Once everyone aligns, embodies their higher self, they kick off that butterfly effect to spread that positivity, and then that paid forward effect kicks in, and everyone spreads it, because that's how energy, you know, moves. You know, emotion, all the emotions all of a sudden moving better. Energy in motions, emotions. Then you start to remember. You remember. You become the member. You align, embody. All of a sudden your, you know, cells in your body, the prison cells, the cage that was, you know, prisoning that heart. All of a sudden that heart starts to come out, because that heart was the one. That was our higher self. We were just fucking feeding the mind, never the heart. We didn't listen our heart. We didn't listen our intuition. That first instinct that we had. And then what happened? Fucking shit happened. So yeah, in this fucking test, simulation, somehow we are fucking tested at every millisecond. When you're watching TV shows, anime, movies, playing computer games, when you make decisions, when you know that those characters are making decisions, and you're agreeing, disagreeing, you're being tested even there, like it's fucking everywhere, my friends. Every single millisecond. Man, it's getting cold here. I need to wear my jacket. But yeah, so while I wear my jacket, how you doing, my friend? You enjoying this shit all? Can you enjoy it? Can you try to enjoy it? Is there any trying or doing? Because it's about doing. You gotta do the doing. You gotta be doing the doing. You gotta be meditating the meditate. You gotta be grounding the ground. You gotta be grounding on the ground. You see? Let's get up. Let's get up. Let's go into the light, my friends. Let's go into the light. No, the light blinds me. The light. So what we gonna do out here? Are you gonna just keep on doing the same old, and stay in the same old? Or are you going to, my friends? Are you going to, you know, do what you need to do? Do you want to level up? You need to. Life is gonna get tougher and tougher. This is the game we're in. Somehow fucking we agreed to this. Somehow we volunteered. And I understand the arguments against all that shit too. I wrote the fucking book on it fucking 4 years ago, ebook, so that it's free. But yeah, I mean, eventually you discover that, oh shit, 3D world is a fucking mirror. Everyone is basically God speaking to you if you pay attention in a way. Especially these deep type of videos. But yeah, somehow the shit is how it is. So, these are the rules we find ourselves in. Are we gonna play? We have to. Fucking basically forced to play. You know? Who knows what would happen if we, you know? All these fucking annoying ass questions, my friends. Boggles the mind. Why are we here? Why are we here, my friends? I want out. I want to get the fuck out of here. But no. I want everyone to get the fuck out of here. That's why I came here. Fuck this fucking shithole place. Why does it even exist to begin with? Whoever fucking designed this, whoever fucking responsible for this shithole, I cannot wait. If I have the power for it, that piece of shit will be judged. But again, I understand. I'm understanding what's going on more and more. Not to spoil everything, but you know, I still feel like one part of me still feels that way, right? Boy, I cannot wait to get the fuck out of here to meet the fucking maker of this shit. I want to throw some. You know, I want to throw a fist with that guy. With that God. But yeah, you know, and God understands, right? Like that, whatever the fuck that is, understands. In this path, I understood that. Rebelling is part of the process. Getting angry is part of the process, right? Sometimes you gotta go here, and then you gotta be like, man, fuck this shit. You gotta punch it. And yeah, it is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. So that's why you do what you need to do. Or else life, unfortunately, creates every fucking single circumstance in your world. Not even a millisecond being a coincidence or random. Not even 1 millisecond. If something happened, if your body, you know, you're walking like here, oh, fuck, I hurt my pinky. Well, what does that mean? There's some fucking ask questions, right? Maybe while I'm going here and now I hit here, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to go there. Let's think, you know what, let me go here. And all of a sudden the synchronicity comes in. All of a sudden, you meet your TV flame or some shit, right? Unfortunately, it fucking works like that. My friends. So yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. All I know is that we just need to get the fuck out of here, but it's not the game, unfortunately. The game is that we gotta turn this shit into heaven. We gotta just align. Everyone needs to align. Everyone needs to see, and it's gonna be beautiful for each individual as they awaken to see the mirror. But goddamn, does the trials and tribulations get tough when you gotta clear out that old karma, you know, that you had. That every fucking bad thing you made others feel and all this other shit. Then it gets tougher. But yeah, it is. And what it is. What can we do, my friends? We are basically forced, you know, we are the innies in that Severance fucking show. We just wake up to the fucking job, sleep to the job. We don't even remember fucking what the fuck we did in the astral plane, in our dreams. And then here we go again. Oh, what? 9 to 5? Okay, coffee and 9 to 5. Okay, let's come back. Well, I got no energy left. Well, let me watch fucking TV or some shit. Now I'm sleepy. Let me wake up. Oh, fucking another job. 5 days? Holy shit, 5 days in a row? My most valuable time, 9 to 5, where I am most energized, goes to fucking waste? Shit. And I can only fucking still live paycheck to paycheck? Or worse? Nice. What a fucking life. But then you quit that job, all of a sudden you start doing your desires, all of a sudden fucking synchronicities increases by 100-fold, all of a sudden you find yourself doing this type of fucking shit. Or whatever the fuck you love. But yeah, or life makes you quit your job, you know? Just like it happened to me. All of a sudden Canada fucking doesn't extend the work permit. And you know, boom. And then I had my awakening basically. Oh, what the fuck? Like everything I'm trying is not working. Somehow something is stopping me. Something is stopping whatever other people I know. And then all of a sudden, oh, now I get it. Wait a minute. Oh, now I get it, my friend. And then now I'm here, right? So yeah, life, strange, my friends, strange. Fucking strange. But yeah, so, you know, you got that good in you, you got that bad in you. You gotta fucking use both. Sometimes those darker, you know, the shadow aspect, the shadow side will help you, save you from certain situations, right? You need it. Master both, but shadow work is the most important thing you can do, you know? Literally the most important thing you can do. So that, you know, you practice better emotions every day instead of fucking practicing every single time reacting to things. Practicing anger, practicing fucking jealousy, practicing envy, practicing all kinds of shit, bullshit. And then what happens? Life gives you more reasons to do the same. I remember even from like Quran, you know, when what was the verse? Something like, if you complain, Allah will give you more stuff to complain. But if you whatever the fuck, then Allah will give you whatever the fuck, you know, like something like this. I don't know. But yeah. So it is that way. It is that way, my friends. What can we do? We can do our best. May as well. Because once you do, it's basically that's you affecting others. You're affecting others. And then they affect others. And then they affect others. All of a sudden that, you know, that one little thing you did turns into a huge thing. That butterfly effect, that commercial, you remember how one person was doing something good and then all of a sudden the other person wants to do something good to others and then that spreads around? Yeah, if you knew every single good thing that you did and how that affect the whole world, my friend, which you'll learn later, but then you'd be amazed. So even one person can do fucking ton in this world. Which means if even 1% awakens to this fucking fact, that 1% is easily going to create the 2% and then 4%, 8% is easily going to spread so fast. But right now, it starts with the fucking 144,000 of us to spread it to others. So yeah, that's what's going on. Crazy, isn't it? You don't have to fucking believe it. Again, do the test yourself. So many tests you can do to see what's going on. But the truth has always been in front of us, my friends. The devil was always in the details. The truth was always hidden in plain sight. These things are not said for no reason. So yeah, that's what you need to understand. That life is not happening to you. It was never happening to you. It was happening for you. But in that fucking process, the trials and tribulations, you know, the hermit modes and fucking solitude periods you need to go through and other things you need to go through, these universal laws you need to learn basically. You can learn it the hard way, easy way, but even the easy way fucking gets hard. Because those hard pathways is what, you know, creates the diamond. Unfortunately, this world, we signed into like a clownshow diamond simulation. You gotta be fucking, you know, pressed so hard and challenged so hard that until you become a diamond, rinse and repeat the same fucking, you know, same test, same level. New levels, new devils though. Oh, what a fucking great concept they built, right? You level up and then you face new devils because you gotta level up more and then, but then those devils affect you less and less and then, yeah. You gotta go through betrayals, you gotta go through all kinds of fucking shit. People fucking lying about you behind your back. The people you gave your all kinds of trust, all kinds of fucking, yeah, they'll fucking stab you. Then you learn more, you gotta go through all this shit. But don't worry, they'll gotta go through the same. It is what it is. I mean, it's like I don't even want fucking anybody that hurt me to go fucking anything bad. That's the issue. That's another thing that annoys me here. Karma is unfortunately fucking bitch in a health in this place. Like Jesus, you know, praying for the ones hurt him, like, no, don't do anything to them, God, because he knows God's fury, you know. And God doesn't fucking mess around. Whatever that is, our highest self, all combined, whatever, fucking source, Krishna, whatever. But yeah, it is what it is. So that's where we are at, my friends. That's where we are at. Right now it looks like a hellish amnesia realm, matrix, you know, reincarnation, soul trap type of stuff, which is true in many different levels. But then, you know, you gotta pass those levels too. All kinds of bullshit levels added into this place. But at the same time, it can get beautiful because all these synchronicities, like, you can look at it in an amazing way. Once you see the mirror, you're gonna be like, whoa, what's going on here? All of a sudden, everything I hear is speaking to me, basically. So yeah, you gotta basically go crazy to awaken. Literally go crazy. What a fucking best concept they implemented on this shit, huh? Yeah. But eventually it passes. Eventually we'll find ourselves in much better conditions, and then we're gonna be kumbaya, me Lord, kumbaya, me Lord, kumbaya, me Lord, kumbaya, whatever, right? Rainbows and sunshines, kumbaya, me Lord. Whatever the fuck. So yeah, I don't really see myself like doing that, but whatever. May as well end it there. Fuck, 32 minutes? Felt like 13. Man, time flies in this place, my friends. But yeah. So yeah, hang in there. You know, understand that, yes, trials and tribulations, it gets tough. It gets fucking annoying. Backstabs, all kinds of stuff. You know, you give trust to someone, you better fucking understand that it's eventually gonna turn into fucking betrayal eventually, basically. It's just how life teaches you. Part of the lesson, part of the fucking test, part of whatever the fuck's going on here. And in this hero's journey, there is just that Buddhistic, you know, path of hero's journey. And, you know, once you get out of the matrix, like Neo, you learn your kung fu, you learn everything, like you, new levels, new devils, new levels, new levels, new levels, new devils. Okay, now I'm good. Now let's go back into the matrix to fight with the Agent Smiths. That's where we are at right now. And yeah, all the way to the architect. Can't wait to fucking speak with the architect, my friends. Ooh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, cheers.